Hello student, I am Latif sir. Today I will discuss about ICC class 7 chemistry. The topic is physical and chemical changes. Today I will discuss about different types of physical changes and chemical changes. I have already discussed about this topic, different types of physical changes like evaporation, um, melting, boiling, condensation, sublimation, and chemical changes like curding of milk and burning ripening of food. Okay, I have already discussed this point. Again, I am repeating today, so you have to read just. I am repeating that chapter again. Okay, so and some new points are there. Today you will face the some new points, new topic. Okay, so first physical changes is evaporation. Evaporation is the process by which a substance changes from the liquid state to its gaseous state, that is liquid state to gaseous state change is called evaporation is the process by which a substance changes from the liquid state to its gaseous state at any temperature below its boiling point is called evaporation. So at which temperature evaporation start below boiling point of this substance of a particular substance you may call. Okay, for example, evaporation of water start below 100 degrees Celsius because 100 degrees Celsius is boiling point of water. So evaporation is the process by which a substance changes from the liquid state to its gaseous state at any temperature below its boiling point is called evaporation. For example, the evaporation of river water is a physical change. It is also a desirable and reversible change and endothermic change. So, evaporation of river water is a physical change. It is also also a desirable change, reversible change, and endothermic change. Now, let's see the factor affecting evaporation. Factors affecting evaporation are the rate of evaporation depends on the following factor. First, temperature. How temperature, uh, how the evaporation depends on temperature. First point, temperature. The rate of evaporation increases with increase in the temperature. This is why clothes dry faster in the summer than in winter. So, how temperature affects evaporation? The rate of evaporation increases with increase in temperature. Second point, moisture and humidity. Moisture means the amount of water vapor in the air is called moisture. Okay, the rate of evaporation decreases with an increase in the moisture or humidity in air. The rate of evaporation decreases with an increase in the moisture or humidity in air. This is why clothes take longer to dry in humid weather than in dry weather because humid weather contains more water vapor in air. That's why in humid weather clothes are not dry easily. Okay. Now third point, surface area. The larger the surface area, the higher is the rate of evaporation. Therefore, clothes dry faster when spread out. Okay, when clothes are spread out, they will dry faster. This is because the surface area will increase. The larger the surface area, the higher is the rate of evaporation. Next point, movement of air. The faster the air blows over the liquid, the higher is the rate of evaporation. So, movement of air is important for evaporation. The faster the air blows over the liquid, the higher is the rate of evaporation. Now, second physical change, boiling. You know that boiling is the process by which a substance, when heated to its boiling point, changes from its liquid state to its gaseous state. Okay, the difference between evaporation and boiling is evaporation start below boiling point, but boiling start at boiling temperature of the particular substance. Okay, so boiling is the process by which a substance, when heated to its boiling point, changes from its liquid state to its gaseous state, is called boiling. Boiling of water is a physical change that is desirable or undesirable, reversible, and endothermic process. Next physical change, condensation, the process by which a substance changes from its gaseous state to its liquid state. The condensation is the process by which a substance changes from its gaseous state to its liquid state. On cooling is called condensation. The condensation of water vapor to form clouds is a physical change that is desirable, reversible, and exothermic process. So condensation of water vapor is a to form clouds is a physical change that is desirable, reversible, and exothermic process. Next process is freezing. Freezing is the process by which a substance changes from its liquid state to its solid state. So change of liquid state to solid state is freezing. You have to remember the process by which a substance changes from its liquid state to its solid state is one cooling is called freezing. Like example is freezing of water into ice. When you freeze, you takes you kept some water in deep freezer, you will see that water becomes ice. This is a freezing. The freezing of water into ice is a physical change that is desirable, reversible, and exothermic. Now, next physical change is melting. Melting is a process. Melting is the process by which a substance changes from its solid state to its liquid state is called melting. Melting is the process by which a substance changes from its solid state to its liquid state is called melting. The melting of ice cream is a physical change that is undesirable, reversible, and endothermic process or endothermic change. Melting of ice cream is a physical change that is undesirable, reversible, and endothermic. Now next change is sublimation. Sublimation is the process by which a substance changes from its solid state to its gaseous state directly without forming the liquid state in between is called sublimation. Generally, when you heat solid substance, first solid substance become liquid, and the liquid then if you further heat the liquid, then you will see that uh, liquid will changes into gaseous state. Okay, but in case of sublimation, a solid directly changes into its gaseous state. Okay, there are some example, sublimation of iodine, sublimation of naphthalene, sublimation of uh, ammonium chloride. Okay, so sublimation is the process by which a substance changes from its solid state to its gaseous state directly without forming the liquid state in between is called sublimation. Sublimation of naphthalene Sublimation of naphthalene ball is a physical change that is desirable, reversible, and endothermic process. The reverse of sublimation is known as deposition or desublimation. Reverse of sublimation is called deposition or desublimation. You can also call desublimation. Sublimation takes place at on heating, but desublimation or deposition takes place on cooling. Okay, and the last physical change is dissolution. Dissolution is the process of mixing of solid, liquid, and gases uniformly with another substance to form a solution is called dissolution. Dissolution is the process of mixing of a solid, liquid, or gas uniformly with another substance to form a solution is called dissolution. For example, dissolution of sugar in water to form solution. This is a physical change that is reversible, desirable, and endothermic. So these are physical changes. You have to read all these physical changes and types of and the properties of this type of changes. Like physical, yeah, sublimation means physical change, physical change, reversible change, desirable change. This point you have to remember, and the definition of sublimation, example of sublimation. Okay, thank you.